Today's story is Peace at Last by Jill Murphy. The hour was late. Mr. Bear was tired, Mrs. Bear was tired, and Baby Bear was tired. So they all went to bed. Mrs. Bear fell asleep. Mr. Bear didn't. Mrs. Bear began to snore. Went Mrs. Bear. Snore, snore, snore. "Oh no," said Mr. Bear. "I can't stand this." So he got up and went to sleep in Baby Bear's room. Baby Bear was not asleep either. He was lying in bed pretending to be an aeroplane. "Ow!" went Baby Bear. "Oh no," said Mr. Bear. "I can't stand this." So he got up and went to sleep in the living room. Tick-tock, tick-tock, went the living room clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. "Oh no," said Mr. Bear. "I can't stand this." So he went to sleep in the kitchen. Drip, 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 went the leaky kitchen tap. Went the refrigerator. "Oh no," said Mr. Bear. "I can't stand this." So he got up and went to sleep in the garden. Well, you would not believe what noises there are in the garden at night. Tweet-twoo, tweet-twoo, went the owl. Snuffle, snuffle, went the hedgehog. Meow, sang the cats on the wall. "Oh no," said Mr. Bear. "I can't stand this." So he went to sleep in the car. It was cold in the car and uncomfortable, but Mr. Bear was so tired that he didn't notice. He was just falling asleep when all the birds started to sing and the sun peeped in at the window. Tweet, 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 went the birds. "Oh no," said Mr. Bear. "I can't stand this." So he got up and went back into the house. In the house, Baby Bear was fast asleep, and Mrs. Bear had turned over and wasn't snoring any more. Mr. Bear got into bed and closed his eyes. "Peace at last," he said to himself. Went the alarm clock. Mrs. Bear sat up and rubbed her eyes. "Good morning, dear," said Mrs. Bear. "Did you sleep well?" "Not very well, dear," yawned Mr. Bear. "Oh, never mind," said Mrs. Bear. "I'll bring you a nice cup of tea." And she did. Poor Mr. Bear.